Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, so a huge thank you to everyone who enjoyed the week with us, whether it was the morning meetings, whether it was the recaps, the after parties, the kind of cocktail after parties for Up and Adam Channel 2, or even the podcast episodes. We had such a fun week and it's just going to get better and better. So we appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you. And then if you guys were watching, you would know that Jason leaves next Wednesday or Thursday. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know when Jason leaves at this point, but he leaves Wednesday or Thursday, so that'll be a little weird. But we're not back to talk about Jason. We're not back to talk about either of the channels. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because Teresa Giudice and Louie Ruelas, well, they got questioned on Watch What Happens Live over these fake Cartier bracelets that he gave bracelets, right, to her daughters on Christmas, but they were allegedly fake based off of the photos, and that's what fans said. And I feel like he wants to defend himself a little bit. He's also explaining his new job, his new business in lead generation, which Andy Cohen did question. Is that not the same thing that Jen Shah is going to prison for? I don't know. Plus, Teresa is talking about her marriage to Joe Giudice and the status that she has with Louie's ex. And there's not a Louie and Teresa or a Joe and Melissa intro public appearance without a little shade to the other couple. So, of course, we're getting that too. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, go vote in the community tabs as well, okay, in the polls. Love you guys. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So, of course, there's a lot of shade that's going on Watch What Happens Live when you have the New Jersey families in the mix, whether it's Louie, Teresa, Joe, Melissa, it doesn't matter. We're going to get a little bit of shade. But one of the biggest questions was after we had this big Jersey Christmas and all of the girls decided, hey, I'm going to wake up. I got this new stepdad. His name's Louie Ruelas, and I'm going to receive my gift, and my gift is going to have a Cartier bracelet. And then all of the fans, and not all, but most, and viewers were like, well, guess what, baby Giudice? Your bracelet is fake. Then we have a problem. So when asked about it on Watch What Happens Live, Teresa said, do you think Louie would buy fake bracelets? Absolutely not. And Louie said, no, I would not. And after confirming that he has a better relationship with Joe Giudice than Joe Gorga, Louie explained his career. And this is where the red flags began to flutter. The red flags began to flag out, began to fly, free fly. I started a new company. It's in media, digital media, lead generation ad sales, something like that. Louie? Do you watch Bravo? Do you know what's going on? Do you know the Jen Shah of it all? Do we know the prison sentence, the trial, the interview that we did with Jen Shah exclusively, the only one right before she went to trial that made it on Good Morning America? Do you know or no? That's my question. I don't know. Well, lead generation, isn't that what Jen Shah is going to prison for? Andy Cohen asked, and he said, no, it's a little bit different. Now, according to Teresa, Louie is her soulmate, and when it came to her first marriage, she wasn't so sure that she was in love with Joe Giudice. And I've heard that before in the past. I've heard people say, I had the marriage before, and I thought I loved that person. I was told that I was supposed to act a certain way, feel a certain way, but really at the end of the day, it wasn't the way that I was actually feeling, and I wasn't happy. And then what do you say to somebody like that? But she's telling us. I think that this would be more hard for her kids to hear than anything, but she deserves to have her truth, right? Listen, he was a good dad, and I knew him my whole life, and I think I just wanted because my parents were really strict and whatnot, okay? And my first boyfriend, he really did me wrong. I dated him for about 6 years, and then he cheated on me, and I was hating guys at the time, so I was so disgusted, and then Joe was just like, I feel like he was just safe, you know? He was a safe guy. I just felt like he would make a good husband. But I don't know if I thought I was in love with him. But then when I met Louie, it was a whole different thing. I don't know why you're side-eyeing me, because I feel like that's exactly how that had to have went. As for her ex-husband's potential cheating, Teresa said that she never caught him and never would have stayed with him if she had. I don't know. I had suspicions. I asked these two women that I thought that he did cheat with, and they both denied it. Then after Andy noted that Jacqueline Laredo was pretty sure about it, Teresa reminded him that she never had proof. And proof is everything, especially if you're going to do a show like this. You can't be weak. She knows. The problem, she's not in question. You guys are. She gets it. I'm just kidding. You need to show me proof. I can't just leave my kid's father because someone's telling me that he's cheating on me. Thank you, Teresa. Prove it, because then I can say to my kids, like, look, this is who he cheated on me with. I always thought about that. They would question me like, Ma, you just based it off of what Jacqueline said. Even my brother mentioned it once, and I was like, show me. In addition to Louie having a good relationship with Joe Giudice, Teresa said that she's on good terms with Louie's ex-wife, Marissa DiMartino. She's lovely. We've hung out. We went to Atlantic City. We spent the weekend together. Teresa was then asked about the drama between Dolores Catania and Jennifer Aiden, and we've seen the show, right? We're on episode 2. Season 13 is going to be so good. I'm loving this season. She said, I don't take sides between the two of them because I'm really good friends with both of them. And thank God they're good. So you're just going to have to keep watching and see how this one plays out. But I love them both. And when Andy asked if Melissa's failures to shut down Margaret Josephs in mid-season 12, as she brought up Louie's dirty laundry up on the show, was the reason that she did not include Melissa as a bridesmaid in her wedding. I know. Bear with me. Teresa said, yeah. She said, yes, 100%. Absolutely. That is why your ass is not in the wedding. Yes, 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 yes. It was a big reason because Louie just came into my life and that's going to be her future brother-in-law. So I just felt like she should have his back and my back. Teresa was also asked why she doesn't reach out to Joe to make amends if she's all about family. And she said, keep watching the whole season. I bent over backwards. For that man. During this week's episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melissa insisted that she was always welcoming to Joe when he and Teresa began dating back in 2020. But when asked about the matter, Louie seemed to suggest that she didn't go out of her way. She was always welcoming towards me. We went to her house twice over the summertime, but that's normally what family would do. It's not much more than that. Oh, hi. Louie and Teresa then shaded Melissa singing, saying that on a scale of 1 to 10, On Display is a 1, and they agreed that Teresa misses Caroline Manzo being on New Jersey more than she misses Kathy, who was her cousin, who was sisters with Rosie. And also on the show, just as it came to an end, Teresa announced that she's now a part of Dano's Tequila, and she gifted Andy a bottle. Boom. I don't know what you guys got to say about that, but I have some questions, a lot of questions, and I'm going to ask you the questions. What do you think about the fake Cartier rumors? What do you think about the lead generation of it all? Comparing it to Jen Shah, because Jen Shah is, in fact, now, as of yesterday, starting to serve her time in prison for lead generation. And shading the hell out of Melissa, who is on display. Go ahead and let us know. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.